You wouldn't go to a job interview in your pajamas and without brushing your hair, right? Yet, many new entrepreneurs make a similar mistake. Ferris here. You're starting a services business and you're probably eager to find customers, and I'm all for that. But before you do, make sure you follow these 5 guidelines and I'll guarantee people will take you seriously. So far in this marketing series, I discussed your target audience. Now, let's talk about your business image. They say people will judge you within a few seconds, but a Princeton study says we judge people in only 100 milliseconds. How long do you have to make a good first impression? A literal blink of an eye. Regardless of your qualifications, if your image is lacking, people won't do business with you. Period. So here are the 5 things you need to have in place to bolster your professional profile. First, if you haven't already, pick a business name. From a legal standpoint, this is important. You don't want to pick a name another firm is already using. But also, your business name should be professional and at least hint at what you're doing. It's tempting to pick a cute name like Amazon did, but in the beginning, Jeff Bezos made it very clear on what they sold. Their homepage read, Amazon.com, the world's biggest bookstore. Let's walk through an example. Say you're a financial consultant. Jane Smith Wealth Advisors is fine. What you want to avoid is a name that makes little sense or seems unprofessional. Jane's Wild World of Opulence might sound fun, but it could also turn off the clients you want to attract. And before we continue, do you have questions about building your business presence or other challenges for your new consulting or professional services venture? Visit startupwithferris.com and submit the Ask Us form. Next, consider your online presence. In the good old days, we'd make sure we had a professional business card, letterhead, and a dedicated fax machine. I'm dating myself. Now, almost everything is digital. The good news, basic websites don't cost thousands like they once did. And unless you have an e-commerce business, you don't need an extensive website. You might be among the few entrepreneurs who do fine with a LinkedIn profile or a page on a freelance website like Upwork, but in most cases, I recommend you have at least a simple website consisting of a homepage, about page, contact us page, and a services page. You're highlighting the problem you solve and who you solve it for, and describing how you work with clients, along with any relevant success stories. The website should look clean and professional. And if you're not ready for a website, at least ditch the Gmail email address. These days, it's easy enough to buy a domain name for $10 and set up an email service for it. JaneSmith@gmail.com will not give your prospects a warm feeling of trust, but Jane@wealthadvisor.com will. And while we're on the subject of web presence, consider if local search engine optimization or SEO will be a need for your website. This won't apply to you if you operate virtually, but if you operate mostly in a local market, make sure to optimize your website's findability for local searches. Also, be sure to register your company and website on Google My Business. Check out the links below for more details on local SEO. That's it for now. We'll cover the remaining items to enhance your online presence in the next video. But here are your actions so far. Pick a professional and appropriate business name. Set up a simple website. If for any reason you don't set up a website right now, still register your own domain and don't use a Gmail address for business purposes. If you're finding these tips helpful, please like this video and subscribe to this channel or add a comment on YouTube. And check out startupwithferris.com to access more resources and to learn how you can give back at any stage of your startup journey.